Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new and if you're excited about this video, go ahead and like and subscribe so that you don't miss future videos. If you're looking to download any of our stuff, the stuff that people are selling out there, forex robots, books, courses and stuff, everything for free. The links are in the description box below, so you can go ahead and visit those links and see if you cannot find what you are looking for. The broker that I use, many people also ask me about the broker that I use. When I'm done with my analysis here, as well as getting signals from the systems that I have here, I still go and place my trades on MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. The broker that I use, one of the best brokers in the world. For just $5 you can open a real life trading account which you can use to test these systems and indicators and strategies, and without putting too much of your capital on the line. And obviously if it's working, then you can quickly add more money to your trading account. So sign up with them. The link is in the description box below. So today I've got a highly successful trading strategy that I want to show you. It's a scalping strategy, it's a short-term trading strategy, mostly for the 5-minute chart. It's mostly for the 5-minute chart. So this is what we showed you in the previous video. So after finishing watching this video, you can go ahead and just check out the last video, the previous video, and if you want to learn more about this strategy system. Okay, so I'm just going to clear my chart so that we start on a clean slate. So this strategy that I'm going to show you is highly accurate if you follow the rules. So the first thing that you want to do is to go to your candles. That's the first thing that you want to do. Go to your candles. Then you want to change your candles to Heiken Ashi. That's the first thing that you want to do. Why do we use the Heiken Ashi? The Heiken Ashi basically in Japanese means I think average candle or something like that. So basically, before these colors are printed, there is a mathematical formula that's happening in the background that's averaging the prices of the candle. That's how they are getting printed like that. It's a highly profitable indication about price, especially for catching reversals. Here I'm on the 4 hourly. Let's drop down to the 5-minute. So when it comes to actually catching reversals, the hiking Ashi is a good tool if you know how to use it and if you have good settings for it. Sometimes, of course, you might have these candles, but we don't take trades on these candles with tails. What you want to do is not take trades on candles with large tails. You just want to take trades with candles like this. That will be a good buy candle. A good buy candle. A candle without a tail at the bottom. That will be a good buy. For sales, a candle without a tail at the top will be a good sell candle. So that's some of the basic rules of using the Heiken Ashi. Very accurate indicator. So next we are going to add another free indicator. Let's go to indicators. What's happening with my internet? Okay, finally got me worried there. I was not sure what was happening with my internet. Okay, so now we are going to add the ADX and DI. Sorry about that. Yeah. We're going to use the ADX and DI histogram. So just go ahead and choose that. Then we are also going to add the SSL hybrid. Hybrid. This one by Mikel 100 or something like that. So we're just going to add that. Then we are just going to clean up everything. So we're going to start with our ADX DI. So we go to settings. I don't know what's happening with my internet today. Okay, finally something. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to remove everything, and we're just going to sorry, what we're going to do is we're going to remove the ADX line. Then we are going to again remove the DI line. We don't need it, and we are just going to make sure that everything here is visible. We just want to make sure that everything here is very visible, because we want to be able to see everything. So we do it like that. Opacity, just adjusting opacity. Okay, so remove the ADX line as well as remove the DI line, and make sure that we make sure that everything is clear on the DI bars. Okay, then that's that. Then we are going to say okay. Then we are going to go to our SSL hybrid. But here we are going to remove everything and just leave the bars as well. Where is my bars? So we're just going to leave the bar color. That's the only thing that we're going to use. So we're going to remove everything there. If you want, you might leave the exit arrows and whatever, but let's just leave what? The color bars. That's all we want for that. Then we say okay. So that's basically what we need. This is basically what we need for our system. Let me down a bit like that. So how are we going to use this system? How are we going to use this system of ours? How are we going to use it? The rules are that for buys, we need the ADX DI to be green like this, and for the Icon Ashi and the SSL hybrid, we are going to look for a candle like that. That's all that we need. This is an indication to buy. That's all what we need. A candle that doesn't have a tail at the bottom. A candle that doesn't have a tail at the bottom. Maybe you might skip the first one if you are cautious. But on the smaller time frames, it's a good trade. And we are not going to aim for a whole lot of movement. What we just want to do is, for example, for a buy, is we take our buy, maybe we take our buy on that second candle, play it safe, and our target is only going to be about 1.5 risk of risk to reward ratio of 1 is to 1.5. That's what we want. 1 is to 1.5 risk reward ratio. Almost kind of there. Then your stop loss needs to be right at the bottom, the base of the last dance of the candles. That's what you need. Then here you can clearly see that our risk to reward ratio is actually higher than what we need, because what we just need with every trade is actually 1 is to 1.5 or 2. Let's just set it at 2. But depending on market conditions, what you just want to aim for is a risk to reward ratio of 1 is to 1.5. That's for your buys. For your sales, we are also going to look for a situation. We are also going to look for a situation where we have red candles here in our ADXTI histogram, and we have candles here without what, a tail at the top. Then you might skip the first candle if you just want further confirmation. Then obviously you take your sell there, and our stop loss is going to be right above, just above the previous candle there. And again, you're going to aim for a take profit of 1 is to 1.5 risk to reward ratio. If you are, let's just set it at 2, and you see we still could have made a good scalping trade there. You could have made a good scalping trade there. You can see there. And there was still a lot of money going down because what, the trend was going down. So that's another key that you just want to bear in mind. If you're going to be trading with the trend, then obviously there's chances that you are going to be increasing your risk to reward ratio if you're trading with the trend. So if the trend is bearish on the higher time frames, then obviously you are going to have a bigger risk to reward ratio when you're on the smaller time frames. If you are selling, you might want to avoid buys in that scenario. Just concentrate on sales, so that you don't get caught up in situations like this where the overall trend is bearish, but you have these smaller pullbacks. You can still catch this because we're aiming only for a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward ratio. So you can still catch some of these, but just to be safe, just go with the trend of the higher time frame. If on the 4 hourly it's selling, then on the 5 minute you need to only look for sales. So yeah, this strategy, set it up on your trading view, and see how well it can work for you. I will look forward to your comments in the comment section below. Otherwise, guys, subscribe and like the video so that I know that you are liking this content, so that I can keep making more for you.